Hi, I'm Shizuoka. I'm going to Kawane on a tour by Soft Kenkyushitsu again to learn about traditional and unique tea farming using grass. It's November 9, 2013 today. The tour bus is waiting for us at the south side of JR Shizuoka station. The bus started at 8 o'clock. Crossing Abekawa River, we are heading to Oigawa River. Kawane, administratively Kawane-honcho, and a northern part of Shimada City, is in Shizuoka Prefecture and situated upstream of Oigawa River, along and near which there are other tea production areas such as Shimada, Makinohara, Kikugawa, and Kakegawa. These 5 areas practicing Chagusaba farming have been selected this year as globally important agricultural heritage systems founded by the Food and Agriculture Organiation. Here exists 300 hectares of Chagusaba or grasslands against 10,000 hectares of tea fields. We go upstream along Oigawa River, which had once affluent volume of water, but now a number of dams for hydroelectric power plants have lessened the water remarkably. On the river bank, there are many tea fields. Arriving at Kawane, we enjoyed walking through tea fields and visited a temple. Along Oigawa River, there runs Oigawa Railway, which is mainly for tourists and famous for its steam locomotives. After lunch, we go upstream farther in Kawane. Tea of Kawane or Kawane-cha has a nationwide fame for its superb quality. Kawane-honcho has won the first place as a tea production area in the National Tea Contest 14 times. Severe natural environment in the mountains and the sincere effort of farmers give Kawane-cha distinctive aroma and taste. It is a typical tea of mountain, opposite to tea of lowland. It is mainly futsu sencha with short steaming time in process that could be called asamushi-cha or short steamed sencha. Although the name asamushi is not as common as fukamushi or long steamed tea. We come to one of grasslands, Chagusaba, where grass is harvested for tea farming. The main reason why Chagusaba farming has been registered as globally important agricultural heritage is that it encourages environment preservation. The point is that the grass in Chagusaba is cut once a year in autumn, and this human act helps keep biodiversity. More specifically, if cutting the grass several times in a year, it will be difficult for many plants to have flowers and make seeds, and for insects to get food and living place. And if not cutting the grass at all, tall grass and shrubs thrive and eradicate small plants and animals. In Chagusaba, however, many kinds of life are observed, some of which are even seldom seen or extinct elsewhere, such as Kakegawa fukibatta, a kind of grasshopper, or Fujitaigeki, a kind of euphorbia, and more than 300 kinds of plants are reported to be seen in Chagusaba. By the way, tea farmers here haven't used the Chagusa for generations for the sake of biodiversity, in fact. Here we were introduced to Tsuchiya-san, the owner of this Chagusaba, and is famous for his prize-winning excellent tea. This year, He was qualified as a Chagusaba farmer of the highest rank that requires as large grassland as half of the tea field. He explains us how tea grass or Chagusa helps tea farming.
8月前くらいの青い草を買って茶畑に入れると大体2ヶ月ぐらいで腐食して溶けちゃうんですよね。青い草は水分いっぱいあるもんですから。で9月以降にこういう状態で買っておくとこれ乾燥して来年の6月頃まではこういう状態で茶畑にあるわけです。それなもんですからこれから冬場において保温をする意味これがまず最初に利用の第一歩なんですよ。で昔はさつまいもいっぱい作ったもんだからさつまいもを取ったりしてでその取り入れが終わっちゃうとやっと11月の半ば頃からこれを肩で背負って茶畑へ敷き込んでで茶畑へ敷き込むことによって茶園を保温する意味そういうことで肥料が直接直射日光が当たったり風が当たったりすると肥料っていうのはどんどん分解していくもんですからそれを抑えるためにこの草を入れておくと徐々に茶畑茶園へ効いていくもんですから当たってきまして3月4月になると今度は雑草がいっぱいそのまんまでおくと生えてくるんです。そうするともうみんなで草抜きしないとえらい目見るもんですからそうなんですからこの草を入れておくことによって雑草を抑えにもなってるわけです。で6月7月に入って水分がどんどんなってくると今度はこれが腐食して有機質として茶畑へ
Now we move to the house of Tsuchiya-san. On the way, we saw farmers doing autumn skiffing akiseishi. It is to level the plucking surface for the next spring. This is the area called Orokubo in Kawane-cha. Tsuchiya Farm has hillside tea fields about 600 meters high above sea level. The tea plants you see here are 4-year-old, grown from cuttings. The cultivar is Yabukita. The way they are naturally grown without skiffing is called Shizenjitate. Next year, the leaves will be picked by hand and make specially high-quality tea for the tea contest. Tsuchiya-san demonstrated for us the way to put Chagusa into tea field. Here Chagusa is put as it is long, but it can be cut short beforehand in other areas. Covering ground with grass like this keeps the soil soft, in which roots can grow freely and absorb fertilizer soundly, and results in very good tea. Tsuchiya-san was regretful for having flowers of the tea. It was because of the extreme heat and little rain in July and August this year. Generally, having flowers has a negative effect on the first crop of tea next year. He showed us roots of tea trees as well. The roots have the risk of freezing in midwinter with a chagusa, when the temperature sometimes drops to -8 degrees Celsius. But if the ground is covered with chagusa, the roots are active even in winter and can prepare well for the spring shoots. We walked through the Tsuchiya farm. The cultivars grown here are Yabukita, Okuhikari, Sayama Kaori, Okumidori, Kanaya Midori, Zairai, and so on. The wide range of diurnal temperature and the characteristic fog from the Oiga River create the aroma of Kawane-cha. We tried the tea of the farm at the terrace, pouring a little hot water on the tea in a plate. This steeping way is called susuricha, that means sipping tea, and it said it comes from Ming Dynasty China. After a while, when the leaves soaked some water, we sipped the tea little by little. In this way, we can appreciate the taste of leaves directly. Though you can't see the color of liquor in this video, it is very light and yet the taste is powerful. This is the second brew. Yuko-san, daughter of Tsuchiya-san, who arranged this tea table and is a Japanese tea instructor herself, said that some farmers in Kawane even go to extremes to say that their ideal is a clear and colorless tea with a strong flavor. The liquor of Kawane-cha is often described as kinshoku tome, that means golden color and transparent. Why not visit Kawane to meet the people and the tea?